Okay guys, hello. Sorry that you're waiting, but we are officially ready and jumping into one of the best Minecraft servers the world has to offer right now. In my opinion, I think all the opinions vary, but here we are. On the one and only server that is called Wynncraft. Now Wynncraft is super amazing. It's the largest RPG MMO server out there, as far as I'm aware. It is custom and limitless journey throughout the most massive adventure map ever created. And the most important part and the best part about this, it requires no mods whatsoever. And because it requires no mods, it's easy for everyone to play. I'm currently on the official Wynncraft mod pack. You don't have to, but it's just that it adds a little more features to the game to help you navigate and all that kind of stuff. So now, here we are, creating our first ever character. I have no idea what these are. Again, I haven't played in a while. I mean, I have played, but I haven't created a new character. So we're gonna see. There is a new shaman class, which I've never tried before. There is the assassin, the mage, the warriors, and the archers. Personally, for myself, also want to add it, the bottom row is for people who have donated. So we're going to start off with hunter, knight, dark wizard, a ninja, or a sky seer. Now, I am personally, like, this is what I've always done, and this is what I'll continue to do, is be a mage. So now we have officially selected, this is going to be a mage. We are level 1, we have 0 XP, 10 soul points, which I'll get to in a second as well. Now let's just jump into it. We are on server 1, just going to be chilling. And welcome. Hey, for precise one. Are you right in there? It looks like we hit something. Uh-oh. What did we hit? Let's see. I feel like we have to listen to... Come over here. We need to talk to you. Why do you need to talk to me? I swear, I hit the same dang boulder every time I make this trip. Yep. It seems like I've got a pile of wasted, stacking up. Does this mean I have to walk all the way to Arachne from here? It's not that far. It's just straight path from here for a second. If you're ready, let's get moving. Okay, as you can see, this is now a player. Or was a player, rather. And they always show as this if they're not in the same world. For instance, as you can see here, I'm in World 1. And if you look in front of their name, it says World 3. Which means they are in World 3, and I don't have to really, worry about that. They will show up. I don't really know how to turn it off. Okay. So what do you guys know about Wynn exactly? Not a lot, actually. Same as you. War's been getting worse, so the King of Arachne has been recruiting Frume soldiers. Okay, so apparently we are soldiers going over there to fight for a king. That's what I'm gathering here. I've never seen the Wind Providence before. What do you think it's like? Well, we're gonna find out soon what it's like, right? I mean, I think we're about to find out. Yes. Yes, we are. Must be a gate marking the border between Firma and Wynn. Surely looks like it. Yeah, now we can see what Wynn truly is like. Unless the stories are true. Here we go. I wonder. Okay, we gotta go. I'm not! Jeez! Pretend, like... You guys. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Like, There's some wild boars. They're hopefully not going to attack us. I'm thinking we just go straight ahead and follow the path. It's usually when things happen, follow the path. It looks nice. The war clearly hasn't made this far. Yeah, no. No, this looks really good. And we can see different people here from different servers, and you three, come over here and talk to me. Well, that's not really reassuring, right? Why would we even need to talk to an old man? It's like the first thief walk in here, and the first thing, legit, first thing is this. So,
Hello.
hello. I'm obligated to tell you that I'm live streaming. So,
Oh, hello.
hello. And yeah, I'm just playing a server called Wynncraft at the moment. So yeah. I have
The
put the
ruler
player
of
messages by the
chaos
way,
has
and I
arrived.
don't know if I like the idea of it, but we're gonna see. This is like a really cool MMORPG server, so yeah. Luckily, I've played on the server before, so I'm not completely going into the dark. But
Which one?
Wynncraft. I played the server before, but you can make like different classes and stuff. So
Nice.
I'm literally just pretty much I always play it on my other account, but 90% of the time I just like yeah. Well, I need to do something with this. I forgot what I need to do.
Do, do, do. I wonder how bad I could break it.
Alright. But then again, you're known to break servers, so
I'm known to push stuff to a limit.
yes. And because of that, like nobody can really help you with it. Or well, they can, but it's like okay, I forgot. How do you turn wheat grains into wheat string? Free. This is what happens when you hear an eye. I wish I was able to figure it out. But I don't. I keep saying I need wheat string. And I have wheat grains. I feel like there's something I'm missing. But I don't know what. Oh, you know.
I saw Davey on this morning.
Oh, what did they say?
I said hello, and he said hello back.
Nice. Yeah.
I hope he replaces. No,
Yeah, but
not
then
replaces.
again, you
I hope
can't.
he becomes man.
Yeah. It's actually like really interesting because he can't really see through. Like, what I'm saying is the owner probably doesn't really care too much.
Oh no. Have you seen how much Davey has done compared to the other S5s?
No, I actually haven't.
He's the prime admin of Pokeball. He logs on more than any of the other admins. Like, look at Cat's activity.
Yeah. I feel like they're not as bad. Right? But yeah, a lot of admins and stuff are also busy with their actual stuff, so they probably don't really have much time. But
I base activity on how often do you get on. Even if it's for like 20 minutes a day, you're still checking in.
yeah, but still,
But
I don't know.
but if you're going like 3.5 days without activity on the server, are you even considered the admin at this point when your S
Uh,
mods are on more than
uh,
you?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you do, but there's obviously points where you're like, it's enough is enough. Admins should be on every day. And luckily, I'm seeing a lot of activity. Like, I think in the morning and in the afternoons for me from our admins, so I can't really.
Which one, Deckos or Genji?
Oh, I was talking about Cat, but okay.
Oh,
Okay. I literally have no idea what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just wandering around. Ah, I think I need to speak to Mr. Bird. I do. Oh no. Okay. Okay. This game is fun, but again, this game is just a little bit.
yeah, it could be worse.
Alright, so one piece of wood, time to collect the other piece of wood that we need. It's like so crazy because like this wood chopping here is way slower than the normal one. Which, I mean, to be fair, would make sense. Well, what did
So,
I'm trying.
I have a PV related question that your stream won't know anything about. What's your response to the conversation me and Madzy had?
Honestly, it's fair game. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't personally do it because
But listen here, it says no trapping. There is no specification.
yes, true. Let's see. So we're gonna put
Okay, well, I'll rejoin the call in a few minutes. I'm gonna
Okay.
go annoy Karen.
Just remember, I'm streaming. Okay, okay. Mr. Guard, I'm back with a weapon. So, okay, we're just gonna go here. And, there's my friend. Oh, there's my other friend. Hey, okay. So these are apparently, I was just gonna say resting guards, but the blood makes it seem like they're not resting. They're resting forever. Rep. Well, let's just hope that's not gonna be us. Okay? Oh! What's going on? Corrupted. Or doing something. Ah! Okay. That was a real fast one. Luckily, we were fast too. I don't know. Like, it was going slow, and all of a sudden, super fast. Like, super. And I'm like, why? Anyways, I guess we should just follow the arrows. That's probably the way out, if I have to guess. Yeah. You're not alone. I just heard something. Don't know what I heard. It was like a growl. Oh no! More of those corrupted! Well, that was a two-shot. That was easy. Come on, guys. We're almost in the castle. How do they know? Like, they arrived at the same time as me, with the same knowledge of, like, we don't know. And also, like, hey, we're close to the castle, by the way. I'm like, how do you know that you are close to the castle? Also, I'm just trying to figure out where to go from here. I feel like this is the way in, but again, it's blocked off, so. Maybe we could go around it? No, we don't go around it. Okay, am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, no, server lag? No, I don't like server lag. I feel like there's definitely something I'm missing here. Well, I'm scared because I don't know where to go. I know we're supposed to go this way. Well, like I said, every house, every mouse. I mean, seriously, I've got to be missing something. I feel so bad because I know I'm missing something, but I don't know what I'm missing. Or where it is. Do they maybe in this house? No? No, nothing here. They seriously need to work this better. Nope. Doesn't work. Can we push buttons? Maybe I have on a button. Oh. That's just, no, it doesn't. Okay. I can't believe we're already stuck. Like, what's happening to me? Oh god. There's someone here. I'm just gonna see if there's any other way to go. If we don't hit anything. Oh! Lol. There's a pointing this way. How did I not notice it? I'm a dunce for not noticing that, you know? I'm actually really... I don't know. I'm not gonna say that I'm an idiot, but I'm not gonna say that I'm not an idiot. So, let's go. And we meet up with Mr. Guard. Is that the same guard or is that a different one? I don't know anymore. No, I don't think so. Oh, this is a cave-in? Is this seriously I don't know what we're gonna do, that's why it wasn't for my injuries, I could use my weapon to cast a spell on these boulders. I knew we were out of option. You're a mate, right? Gonna need you to stay close to me. Okay, cast your heal spell by clicking right, left, right. Okay. So, right, left, right. That's done it. All healed up. Now let me take care of this. Okay guys. Now they just head onwards towards the castle. That's what I was planning to do, Mr. Guard. Whoa! No, 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 no. Run! What if I don't wanna run? What if I wanna battle them? I don't think so. I'm not a coward usually, but I am a coward sometimes. Oh. Yeah, let's go. Running. No problem. Straight ahead? That shouldn't be an issue. Unless more of those zombies come on. Sorry for that. Let's just keep moving straight ahead and hoping to find a castle. He said dead ahead, so I'm going dead ahead. Not strafing. Okay, maybe strafing a little bit. Oh, wow. Can we just, guys, can we take in the scenery for a second? Never mind. The scenery decides to be broken. I think it's best if we wait a little longer for the scenery to properly load in, so we don't get super duper lag. I don't know. It looks like the entrance to a castle, somewhat. Go ahead inside and talk to the king. Isn't it weird that we're like soldiers, and the king is all of a sudden like, hey, we should probably recruit the person? And it's like, why are you talking to the king? Like, there are so many different things that we can do, and in any real life scenario, I feel like you wouldn't really be talking to a king, because the king is not, like, what I'm trying to say is, why are you talking to the king directly? Shouldn't be talking to like a head guard or something for this? It just doesn't make sense that you're going to do this and you're becoming a guard, or well, we're apparently soldiers and we're going to meet with the king. It's so weird though. Oh wow, mirrored glass. That's actually really dope. For Minecraft, this is actually pretty decent. But anyways, here is the king. We really should have been talking to like a head guard instead of the king, 'cause I feel like a king has other duties to do rather than just sitting here and talking to a player. But let's see what the king has to say. Hello, your friends just left. Tell me quite the story about what happened to you three on the way here. Welcome to Wynn Providence. This is noble for of Ragni, the oldest, most influential cities in the province. Your job as a soldier of Wynn is to stop the growth of the monsters in the Ravines Providence. You might want to train a little more for though. Many lives are lost every day. Anyways, good luck. If you are lost, use the map. It is very useful if you don't know where to go. Take the Rocky teleportation scroll too. I'll bring you back here if you use it. Okay, so what we got is experience points. We got 14 emeralds. We got a Racking teleportation scroll, access to the Providence of Wynn, and a quest book that we have now so conveniently started analyzing. Apparently the 14 emeralds you gave me was a sham. It says plus 14 emeralds, but I only got one. 3. Anyways, besides the cheapskate of a king, we can officially pull up the map, and this entire city right here, this is Ragni. Now, we are, like I said, I've played before, so this is really something new. This is the Providence of Wynn. Here's where we will lie. Here's what we'll do. So, the Providence of Wynn, you may think, oh, you know, by the way, this arrows me. This isn't too bad, you know? But Providence of Wynn isn't exactly all it's cracked up to be. Now, I can't zoom out further, but that's us. Remember, this tiny piece of land. That's Arachne, where we live, or where we are at the moment. As you can see, there's even islands, and even stuff beyond the sea that we have not yet discovered. So, with all this knowledge, we're just gonna scroll back into Ragni. This is where we stand. This is where we work from now. And I have a few things to explain. Because, of course, you guys might be new here, but I'm not. So first things first, there's a fast travel. I think you unlock it using a quest. And the fast travel takes you to another city in the Province of Wynn that is called the Deathless. Deathless is the main port town of everyone. You'll see people with like level 100 with diamond gear strolling on by in there. But you also see people like me who have just started rolling through. So it's literally a province, or well, a city for everyone. So first things first, what we're also going to be showing you is these. These are emerald merchants. These people take care of your emeralds. It's like a bank, in a way. If you see an emerald merchant on the map, it means there's a bank here. And when there's a bank, there's obviously going to be a city. Take that into consideration, and moving on. The next one is an armor merchant. Here's where you can buy armor. Buying armor is very crucial to one's life, because in the Province of Wynn, they made it so whenever you have this armor, you gain more hearts than you would normally. But mobs would also do a lot more damage than you would normally. So you would have to really put armor together, otherwise you're gonna die really quickly, and we don't want death. So armor is very important, the same as the guards said before. We need weapons. Weapons are also a very key component to Wynncraft. Some weapons do more damage than others. It's kind of like in real life as well. You throw a stick at someone, it's not gonna hurt. If you throw them like a shuriken made of metal, that is going to hurt. So therefore, that's kind of what applies here. In a little way. We also have a thing called a blacksmith. What a blacksmith does is you can go over into the province of Wynn, and sometimes you're able to find different things. Like if you're killing a monster, for instance, it could drop something. And when you drop something, you could sell it to a blacksmith for actual emeralds to pour it over to the bank. We also have a thing in some towns, not all the towns, that is called a scroll merchant. Scroll merchant allows you, like the king just gave us, the scroll to go back to Ragni all the time. That is exactly that. You can purchase them there for a set amount of emeralds, so you don't really lose them. We also have to deal with a potion merchant, which allows us to craft potions, like health potions, to regain your health a bit better. 1 second. There we go. We are also going to be dealing with a weapon merchant, which kind of the same as an armor merchant. You can purchase a weapon for there. So you can technically get a new weapon if you choose to desire so. That's something we can do later on. But again, we are very limited to our resources now because we are just at a starting point. So I can't really just be like, oh, we got all this. And that's really something special. And another thing that would be really cool is the travels and such. Oh. Hi, Wynncraft69, aka Lena. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I don't really pay too much attention to the chat. I'm just focused on playing the actual game for the moment. And we also have things like wood refineries and fish refineries. I think we also have an ore refinery. Yeah, right there. And a crop refinery. Those are for when you want to get actually, like you saw me do earlier, wheat. How we could pick up, and then we could put it over there and use it to craft something different. We also have things like item identifiers, which allow us, because some mobs, or some monsters rather, they do drop items. But items, you don't know what it is, because again, you've probably never seen it. So you need to get it identified to make sure, hey, what kind of thing did I just get? The item identifier does charge you money, but in the long run, it is worth it because he's telling you what the item is, meaning that it could be a lot better than what you have. In case this, right now, I don't have anything. So, that's, sorry that explanation. There's also things like dungeons. We can actually go battle mobs and defeat a boss. Those will give you, of course, more XP, emeralds, and all that kind of stuff to start. And it's not really recommended to do it immediately. The dungeons require a key, which you can get off a monster that spawns that will say, "Hey, I'm the dungeon key master. Kill me to get the key." It's kind of what it is. So, the dungeons are obviously different each time. Well, not each time. Like, we have different dungeons to do. That's really cool. We also have powder masters, because we pick up powders. I feel like those powders you can add to your weapons to make the weapons better. Or worse, depending on the situation. And I just have to show this off because this little square right here is Deathless. Deathless is the main heart of the Wynn Province. It's where everybody goes and everybody knows. If you know your way to Deathless, you know your way through the entire Wynn Province, I want to say. Because Deathless is just life. And it has another few additions that I felt like needs to be shared. The first one being the trade market. The trade market is where high level people, and sometimes also even low level people, go to actually train up and get the... Wait, why did I say train up? I meant trade up. So like you can sell items you get from the guy that I just showed you, the item identifier. He will identify your items. Some items are worth very much, and people will pay for that. So you can put it over in the trade market. Of course, you can also say, I'm going to put it up for a blacksmith. Meaning it will just kind of vanish into thin air, and you just get emeralds for it. The other thing that this town has that not a lot of towns have is a liquid merchant. A liquid merchant is kind of like an expensive emerald merchant. I guess you could say it's like a big bank, you know? You have small banks, but it's like the big bank. Some towns have it, not a lot, so you're not expected to see a lot, but that's what that is. And again, Acne has scroll merchants and dungeon scroll merchants, which is really interesting to see. And as I showed before, some fast travel points. This is the town where I'm going to be trying to get towards. But of course, I'm too low level because, as you can see, you would have to go through this path, over the bridge here, through the forest, which is, by the way, dangerous forest, full of spiders. And again, we start here. So we have to make all that way to Deathless, trying not to die. It's really, really something that I'm not looking forward to, but I can't really help it. So another thing that I wanted to show you is if I click the compass, it will get you to your ranks, your levels. Well, my total level doesn't really matter at the moment. What matters is my combat level. Combat level is what determines how strong you are, and that's really important. As you can also see, quest 1 out of 259. There's 259 quests, everyone, and we have to try to complete some of those. The XP will also be like, hey, that's how much you still need to level up, or that's how much you got already. Okay, 1 second again. Sorry, guys. But yeah, anyways, back to this. You can also see how much health we have on here, which is pretty decent. Like, we have 10 hearts. That's normal Minecraft. And here we also see our damage info about the weapon that we have at the moment. And we have experience that we can use a healing spell, which means we can heal others, but also ourselves, which is a big thing. In due time, we can also upgrade our skills, which is going to be very useful for us, because if we update our skills, then we can eventually do a lot more. So right now we also have soul points. And the soul points are like this. If you die, you start losing soul points. And if they're like, sorry, you died too much, your character will then go like, oh, I'll just, you know, actually start numbing on it. Like, actually start taking out the soul points. If it can't, well then say goodbye to your items, because they need something. So because soul points, I guess you could see it's like a fee in a way. Like you have to pay something, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, but by the way, you know, I wanted you to do this, but you don't have the money to pay us, so we're just gonna take items. Kind of like that. Also, something you might notice is that you see a lot of people walking around in armor. Armor is very important to us, and we're firstly gonna go to bank here. And this is something that's very important. If we open our ender chest, it's kind of like a bank. You store stuff in there and nobody else can get it out. I also feel like I've been cheated on only getting 1 emerald when I was promised 14. But you can't really judge that. And that's kind of the issue. And a lot of people are gonna be like, well, yeah, it doesn't really matter, but sometimes it does. Let me just say this right now. Every time you explore a new area, as you can see, you get some levels of experience. Those levels of experience could be really helpful to you later on, but for now, let's just go see what the armor merchants has to offer. As you can see, they do cost quite a bit of emeralds to get, which we don't have, because again, we only have 1 emerald so far, so we can't really use that. Also, I completely got sidetracked. We also have a book. It's a quest book. The quest book, if you open it up, it looks a little like this. Yeah. And first things first, you have an overlay configuration. Because I'm using the official mod pack, I get to change overlays. For instance, if I say I don't want the minimap here, I can move the position of that, and all that kind of stuff. You also have the item guide, which, as you can see here, it shows you items, and if you hover over them, it will tell you this is something. That would be amazing. Every item has a different aspect. As you can see, plus 2% to 8% spell damage, and 2% to 7% loot bonus. And that's what we are going to... Well, that's not what we have. And this is something that looks at. As you can see, the level minimum, they mean without the combat level. The combat level minimum to wear this is 6. Because you can't have an unexperienced person wielding something that they don't have control over. If you're like level 6 is high, you have not seen the best. So diamond, as you can see, their level minimum is 86. Like 86 levels is quite a lot, you know? And also, you have configurations to change the settings. And settings is really important to some people. I'm personally just like, whatever, you have it naturally, I'm just gonna keep it naturally. I'm not really gonna change anything. We also have the quest book itself, which I'm going to get into for a second. And the discoveries. Here's what we've all found. So, territory discoveries, world discoveries, or secret discoveries. So we're gonna go to... So yeah. Pretty much this will, most of the time, just show. Of course, it being Arachne, that's obvious. But if you go open the quest book, here are quests. As you can see, a lot of them hold an X, meaning you cannot start this quest until you're a specific level. So, for instance, this is Ensign's brother. That's a quest that we can do. It's a very short one. And if you left click it, that means you start it and kind of like pin it. And because I'm having the mod pack open, we can clearly see stuff. And also you can add friends to your list. It's really easy to do. And when they log on, then it will show you where, in what world they are. And it's really key. On Discord as well, if you play the Wynncraft game on Discord using the feature of games, and that's like really helpful because it just works. That's kind of the important part. Because if you are playing the game, it will automatically show you, hey, this person's playing the game. So now here we are, as you can see, people are walking around having fun. And on the top left, you can see that we are indeed needing to talk to someone. Share the coordinates, but if you have set it up right, which luckily I have, you have a beacon, a red beacon, that will display all the way across worlds and seas. To where you need to be, so you never miss out. So, this is apparently Ensign. We need to talk to him about this quest that we're going to do. So, let's see what he has to offer for us. You want to venture into the wilderness? My name is Ensign. I'm fighting for Arachne's army, just like you. Oh, it's hard to be recruited this time. Okay, so I need to go past this road. Okay, so we're also going to tell you this. There are iron golems. As you can see, these are saying guard golems, meaning these people will protect the village. Kind of like an actual iron golem does the villagers. But they also protect humans, which is amazing. We have now discovered the Emerald Trail. Let's see, oh god, these mobs are quite strong for me. But as you see, when you kill mobs, they have a tendency to drop ender emeralds. Which apparently this person decided to steal my kill. If you get the kill, you get experience. If you do not get the kill, you do not get experience. Which I think is just bogus, but whatever. We're just going to walk straight ahead. And also, and this is a very interesting thing as well, there are guilds in the area. And apparently this one is the Empire of Sindria. The guilds have different banners to showcase that they are the guilds. And for now, we're just going to... It's also important to note that, as you can see, I just picked up rotten flesh. That we can do this. Also, beware your surroundings. Please, I'm begging you. Right now I'm just walking over, and what is this? I'm assuming it's, yes, the item identifier. This is where we, he said, hold on. Let me actually see what Anson said. Follow this path. Follow this road. He's at the entrance of the Nibble Forest. Can't miss it. Just head to the end of the trail, past the item identifier. So we here, at the item identifier, we have to walk past him. Again, quest lines are super easy to do. And, oh, I nearly forgot to tell you guys. On this server, we have a limited sprint. I don't know what jackass decided that was a good idea, but it did. As you see, we also have zombie chickens that will attack you. I wish I was making that up. I feel like this guy... I don't think we were not in the same world, so he probably didn't. So here we are. We're at the place. And this guy must be the guy. Also, this is a funny thing. Can't pick up anyone else's loot for a few seconds. After a while, though, you are allowed to pick up items. Because then they realize, oh, the person's not coming back for the item. So that's why it's amazing, right? And now, what I have to do according to this guy... Oh, shit. It's always important to keep a watchful eye. As you can see, I've played this map, or not this map, but this server before, so I kind of know what I was doing, but at the same time, do I really know what I'm doing? Really know that? No. But it's always nice to try and find out. So right now we're going back to Ragni. We got the little chain thingy. As you can see, our sprint was away. And when your sprint's going down, it's annoying when other people are killing you because they have the opportunity to do stuff. Okay, so apparently he is no longer needed for this quest. I got his chain, which I have no idea what to do. It's a crafting ingredient, he said. But I need armor, so what we're going to be doing, of course, checking the armor merchants, seeing... Oh, oops. I made myself. So we have this chain. Which apparently we cannot use for crafting, unfortunately. But as you can see, we have 4 emeralds, which is enough to buy us our first ever item, which is going to be a helmet. As you immediately notice, the helmet gave us a +3 bonus, which is applied. Of course, the health is going to take time to regen, and once the service starts up again, we are going to be ending the stream soon. But yeah, the point of Wynncraft is to just fight mobs, get stronger, go to different places, do more quests, and yeah, stuff like that. So we are now on 23 health. We are up, obviously going to go more. It's always important to be, for a mage of me, as you can see, these are now things. This person obviously doesn't know, but after a while, you can actually pick up other people's stuff. At first, this is just kind of like a, hey, don't do this kind of thing. But we have just picked up a unique relic. I have no idea what it is, but this is what we picked up. As you can see, it's in a box. We don't know what it is, and to be honest, we shouldn't be afraid of this, because we don't know what it's holding. Or what it's doing. Thank you, that's mine. As you can see, you need to be the one killing. And a lot of people who are like archers or stuff have a bit more range and a bit more power to it, so obviously those kind of people are going to be first. And grabbing the stuff before me. So what I suggest doing, and we are going to try and train up, is this a tip? You obviously don't have to follow it. Oh look, he gave me a plain leather cap. I mean, it's most important, I'm just gonna say this now, that you stay a little bit away from the main road, because the main road is where everybody's going to be. Every single person who is starting out on Wynncraft is going to the main road and killing things. If you stray a little bit off of that, oh look, the zombie gave us a potion of health. Congratulations, he actually helped us. And as you may see, you can... this is a strong zombie. Level 7, guys, level 7. Oh, really awesome. There we go. Crook is trying to kill us. Remember, we are on Minecraft server 1, the US version, because apparently if you just... As you can see, we're just kind of going around killing mobs. We are currently strafed away from the main road for a little bit, but that's completely fine. A lot of main roads tend to have people that don't really know what they're doing, or stuff like that. The main road is good if you don't know what you're doing. But yeah. I am fortunate enough to know Minecraft already, and bada bing, bada boom, it shows. I have skill points, my maximum HP went up, and I have the ability to have new quests. Every level has the ability to gain more quests. So that way you become stronger, and quests actually give you more XP than you would think. So we're now here with Mr. Item on the fire, and we have a spear, which, as you can see, it is for a class of warrior and knight. So you don't have to worry about those if you are not a warrior or knight. Because then these are kind of, I was gonna say useless, but they're not useless. So Mr. Item Identifier, how much will it cost you to identify this relic for me? It will cost me 8 emeralds. As you guys can see, I have 7. I have to pretty much kill mobs. Get 1 more emerald to get the relic looked at. And as you can see, the mage to kill multiple at once, which is really sweet. And really something you can look forward to. And yeah, like I said, we need to... Oh, looks like they like me. The best thing to do in this type of situation is to straight. Oh my god. Gotta run. It's important to run whenever you have killed something great. As you can see, these mobs are not going to take it easy on me. So we gotta run back to the item identifier and see what we picked up, because it was quite a lot. Because we have so many guards around here, so many other players, I'll feel confident staying here. So we're gonna see what we picked up from him. And that was a lot of emeralds, and this, it's an unidentified helmet. We picked it up. Can't believe we did that. We just fought off the most incredible mob ever. I don't know what to say. Guys, I really don't know what to say. Let's see what... Oh my god. We need so many emeralds to identify it. It's gonna be so great. But anyways, before we go, we're just going to identify this relic, which turned out to be the out. It is for a shaman or a sky seer, and we aren't that, so we can't use those. But yeah. Anyways, we have just done this. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna do a bit of off-camera work. I'm probably gonna just like play a little off-camera because I really like the server. And I know I said this is gonna be like a playthrough, but I kind of would really like to also play with friends and have a jolly old time. And the next time we do something, or like something's going on, I will definitely share with you in the next episode what I did off camera. Because of course, as you can kind of see here, I've done a lot of work. And I'm proud of the work that I did. And that's like not a joke. I'm proud of everything that I've put in here 100%. As you can see right now, we are brought back to hub because the server that we were previously on is restarting. So right now we are going to go, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream, which hopefully is going to be another Wynncraft episode. But it honestly depends on how we feel. Of course, like I completely forgot to mention this, but I was gonna do a Pixel 1 playthrough with my boyfriend, but we later on came to a conclusion that it wasn't really his time to be on stream. Like, he didn't feel comfortable with it being on stream yet, even though he was the one to kind of suggest it. We're still just sitting here, and hopefully we're going to kick ass in the future. But up until then, we're going to have to go now. I'm sorry, but this is something we have to do. It's not my choice. But again, thank you so much for watching. It was a blast filming with you guys. Just having fun is what it's all about. Like, who cares about all that? We care about just having fun. Having fun is exactly what I'm tend to do with live streaming. Live streaming is going to be all about fun, and yeah. I did this. We're going to see what we're going to do next. And like I said, I'm probably going to play this off camera a lot, because I am just one of those people that is addicted to this at the moment, so be careful. I am definitely going to say this right now. I'm thankful that you guys are here, coming along with the journey on me streaming every once in a while. I said this was going to be a playthrough, but I doubt that I'm ever really going to play through it. I bet I'm just going to be streaming it here and there, just for fun. So yeah. Until the next time.